It's 24 hours pretty much to the minute since I left this garage as my 24-hour charity stream for Milan went off air. As of right now, if we include the gift aid contributions, we raised £961.29. That was from 84 different of you wonderful, wonderful people. That's just ridiculous, raising nearly £1,000 just for me sitting in my garage playing Football Manager. That's just nuts. If you would still like to contribute, the page is still open. The details are down in the description to this video. It would be awesome to get over £1,000. But just a massive thank you to everyone who took part in that or has donated or retweeted or whatever you did. The story continues as well with the Ipswich unfinished business. We're now back in the Premier League. So if you want to see how that continues, check out my Twitch channel at 9 o'clock tonight. And we're going to be streaming again because I'm a glutton for punishment. Hello and welcome to part 6 of the Milan mission. I'm Kev, and coming up on today's episode, we've got a couple of. It's not a couple of away games. This Italian stuff confuses me. It's a home game against Sampdoria, or an away game against Roma. That's still the name of the division. Didn't I make that error last episode? See, I'm not fully caught up on my sleep yet. Since you were last with me, we'll have a little look at how things have been going. It's fairly safe to say they've been going rather well. We seem to have mastered Serie A, although obviously our league position suggests otherwise because that ropey old start that we had. We're currently sat third, level on points with City rivals Inter, although we have got a game in hand on them. After today's episode, there's only 5 games left, including one against Inter, so we kind of need to keep this run of good form going in today's video, and just hope that we can. I mean, really, the goal for this season was just get back in the Champions League, so ultimately, if we can stay where we are, we win. Would be nice to finish second though and ride straight through to the group stages. I'm pretty sure winning the division and catching up Juventus is off the table. Carlos Bacca is the joint highest scorer in the league though, so that's rather splendid. Ignacio Abate is joint top on assists with 14. So and Diego Lopez looked right up there, joint second on clean sheets. So we're doing all right. I think we're doing okay. Oh, we've got an injury. Oh, of course. See, it's been a few days since I loaded this save up. We're having goalkeeper problems. If we just close all this off. So, I mean, I've been searching for any kind of player to put in goal. Diego Lopez picked up an injury. He's going to be out for a couple of days. And I'm sure you're all celebrating the fact that, oh, wow, we finally get to see Donnarumma. No, I'm afraid he got injured first. He's got a fractured wrist and is out for 3 weeks. Diego Lopez is still injured as well with what has he got wrong with him? Can't even remember what was wrong with him. There you go, a facial injury. So we're going to play a not quite fit Diego Lopez in goal, which, far from ideal. We're actually having a few different injury problems. Poli's injured as well. Bertolacci's injured. Donnarumma, obviously, we've already said. And Gustavo Gomez is injured as well. So we're down to the bare bones a little bit. I know we've got quite a big squad, but obviously a lot of those are out on loan. And we're struggling to fill the bench with first-team players at this point. So work to be done if we can get some money to spend in the summer, which kind of depends on us getting back in the Champions League, I guess. So today's team, we've got Diego Lopez in goal, a back four of the left back with many names, Romagnoli, Zapata and Abate, Mehmet Topal holding the base of the midfield with Montolivo and Mauri as our midfield too. I mean, that shows how desperate we're getting. Bonaventura and Niang as usual as our wingers, and Bacca is up front. I can't remember if last episode was the one where he wasn't playing, but he is back now because he's obviously the best striker at the club and is scoring goals again. We've been fiddling around with the tactics constantly. The fiddling continues. Hang about. I had to reset everything because I lost the stats during the live stream. So there you go. Turn the sounds off. Silly old sounds. So we're playing the 4-3-3 again. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to show you. I'm trying to show you the instructions. There we go. I'll try and click in the right place. So today we're getting stuck in, we're being expressive and we're overlapping, but I'm experimenting with that stuff almost on a match-by-match basis at the moment, taking a lot of my backroom staff's thoughts into account as well. Trying to learn how to play in Italy. So even though we're at home against a team we should be able to batter in Sampdoria, who are lower mid-table, we're only controlling. We're not going full-on attacking mode the way you all know I want to, because stupid stuff like this I mean, they've got 10 men behind the ball. I hate Serie A. It's just insane. Why can't you just try and win a football match? They are coming here with absolutely no intention to win this match. And then they probably will win because we'll get frustrated, push attacking in the last half hour or something. And then they'll come and nab a goal on the counter-attack. And it will be the perfect explanation for everybody about why they play the way they do, because it's successful. All Backer's in here. Can he nab a goal? He does. We're 1-0 up. Excellent stuff. Backer's 22nd of the season. I think, does that make him top scorer in the division at the moment? It'd be rather splendid to get top scorer in the league in our first season hanging out over here. Did Montolivo get an assist as well? Goodness me. It's only about his second game of the season. Oh, Backer didn't want to. I mean, he hesitated there on the replay. Some might say that was something to do with a computer hold up problem. I need to get some sleep. I still can't form my words properly. Is this what it was like on the stream? Let me know in the comments. Did I form proper sentences towards the end there? Because I have had a full night's sleep and I feel like I still aren't talking properly. So I think you've broken me, which is unfortunate. Oh, they've got one back. What's he even doing in our half? His instructions are don't get in our half. You know, you're basically playing as an extra right back. But oh no, here he is, swanning about on the edge of our penalty area, cutting in, and then taking advantage of the fact that our goalkeeper's got a head injury. Kicks the ball towards his head and obviously gets out of the way because he doesn't want to make his head injury worse. I mean, it's cheating as far as I'm concerned. Right, come on, let's go and grab another one before half-time. Go back in the lead. Would be nice to go... Wow. He's having a good game, isn't he? Perhaps we should have played him a bit more this season. I mean, look at this. Cinematic replays as well, and that is just a fantastic goal. He's got a goal and an assist. He's our captain for some reason, even though he's barely played. He's the best player on the pitch, and we've barely seen him all season. This might be the first time you've seen him in this save. I'm letting his contract run down. It says he's played 16 games, but most of them were substitute. He's not had a particularly good season. I'm pretty sure he's out of contract at the end of the season. And I've not offered him a new one. Yeah, I've told him he can leave. I think he's trying to earn a new deal somewhere else. Wow. Unless I haven't told him he can leave and he's trying to earn a new deal with me. Either way, this is all a bit out of character. Do I give him a new contract now? If he's capable of playing the way he's playing today, should he be getting another year? Let me know down in the comments. Oh, that was very unexpected. Right, here we go. Let's grab a more traditional goal now. Cross comes in, Backer tucks it away. I mean, that's how we normally score goals. That's why he's the top scorer in Italy. And that's why Abati is the top assist maker, because we come down the right-hand side on the overlap, as usual. Cross comes in, and our superstar striker just sort of tucks it away. That's how we've been playing and scoring all year. That Montolivo nonsense. There's no place for it here at Milan. Individual brilliance. We need to stamp that out and get back into playing as a team. Ooh. Why is the computer locking up? Is it still on strike that I had it on for 24 hours solid? I'm not happy. Oh, here we go. We're breaking free again. No. They're going to score again, aren't they? I mean, we're quite the high-scoring team. Goals for and against us. Lots of goals. I mean, look at all these bookings as well. We're a bunch of thugs. We play English football in Italy. We're direct. We're thuggish. We get lots of bookings. Everyone hates me, I imagine. Let's get him off. Who are we bringing on? Bring Suso on, because he's one of the few who's actually going to be hanging around with us next season, because he hasn't whinged about being here. We'll take Mauri off as well, because he's got on a yellow card. Although we haven't really got much in the way of midfielders to bring on. There you go, Kaka can come on. Who apparently is quite good, according to the comments. There's one of you down there, rather fond of him. I didn't realise he was a first-team player until very recently. But apparently he is, so we've given him 1 or 2 games, and he comes on again today. Nyang's not playing very well, he can come off as well. Get Honda on. Honda's been a massive disappointment this season. Again, I understand from you lot that Honda's supposed to be quite good. But we've given him plenty of opportunity to show me that, and he just isn't. So if any offers come in from him over the summer, he'll be on his way as well. But I think he's on quite a long contract with us. So unlike a few of them who are just going to be drifting off to free up squad space, I think we're stuck with him unless someone comes in and offers some money, and we will persist with trying to get a performance out of him, which we haven't really had yet this season, which, you know, disappointing, etc. Well, I think we've won this one, back up to second in the league, 3 points ahead of Inter, only 6 behind Juventus, so it's not unwinnable, it's just really unlikely. Should we go and play the next game? Well, in the interests of giving Montolivo a fair chance of earning a new contract, I've actually put him on his favoured task role. That's the one in midfield today. So he's going to be a deep line playmaker. Other than that, everything else is unchanged. Diego Lopez is now fit again. A few of the other players are closer to fitness than they were. So Bertolacci takes his place on the bench again. But we need to get through this injury crisis, really, because the next game against Torino is only a couple of days away, and then we play Inter next weekend. So quite an important run of games that we're having an injury crisis for, which is, you know, it's not ideal, is it? We've tweaked slightly again on the old tactic front. We've gone to a standard mentality because we're away from home against one of the other teams who are pushing for a Champions League spot. So we don't want to go there and be too attacking. This is Italy after all. But we are pushing higher up the pitch as well because they're going to be attacking a lot and we want to squeeze things up in midfield. And I don't know if that makes sense, but clearly it didn't work, did it? You know, there was some logic in my head there that we don't want to give them space in midfield. He's created that space in our penalty area, which is less than ideal, probably, but that might have been a fluke. Let's see how we get on, I suppose. Oh dear. Well, the upside is, because we're playing on the Saturday ahead of everyone else at the moment, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect league position, so, you know, there's that. Oh, I mean, they're actually playing quite attacking, look. This is new. We don't see this a lot. Perhaps we should have gone counter-attacking, maybe. We might switch to that in a little while if it looks like we're not really getting in the game. Although, I mean, looking at this, we're controlling possession. For a team that's playing so attacking, we're having all the ball. We actually had more shots than them as well. So perhaps my master plan is actually working and we were just hit early by a bit of a fluke. Perhaps we don't abandon the plan too soon. I mean, look, we're passing around beautifully. 83% pass completion on over 250 passes. We're actually doing all right here. Let's nab an equaliser just before half-time. Give it to Montolivo again. Let him do the same thing he did the other day. See, that's not really what we talked about doing. If they score another fluky against a run-of-play goal here, I'm going to be all miserable and stuff going into half-time, and I might even take it out. And then the full-back of many names gets in with a tackle, though. And Bakker, can he beat him for pace? He controls that beautifully. He's beaten one man. Oh! I mean, that would have been an individual goal for the ages if that had gone in. He did really well there. Not quite well enough, I suppose. I mean, he's run less than everybody. That suggests lazy old Bakker isn't really getting in the game. The whole game is being played in this compressed midfield that we talked about before. See, getting all you can just call me the tactical Italian if you want. That's got a T-shirt in it. That's a good nickname. Might change the name of the channel. Diego Lopez makes a good stop. Would you subscribe to a channel called the Tactical Italian? Especially if it was by me, i.e. not an Italian and not particularly tactical. It'd be an ironic Football Manager channel. I mean, I think it's got legs. We'll look into it if this all falls apart. Montolivo, I mean, perhaps he wants to be a box-to-box midfielder. He's been rubbish today. He's had his one good game. Thought, the boss has picked me again. I'm in. My new contract is forthcoming. I don't need to have another good game until a few weeks before the next one runs down. I'm sorted. Well, Ricardo, what you have forgotten is I haven't given you the new contract yet, and you're playing useless again, so you ain't getting one. Easy. Right, Bonaventura's coming off because he's been rubbish. Suso coming on again up there. And we're going to take old Ricky M off as well. We'll have Mauri on for him. Although Bertolacci's not really fit, is he? Mauri can come on. And we'll just do that. We'll keep him as a deep line playmaker because he looks like he quite enjoys it as well. Although he's better as a box-to-box midfielder, but you keep telling me I shouldn't have two of them. If we lose this game, we go back to two box-to-box midfielders because it proves I was right. Bakker's not playing well, is he? Bacca's not really done anything all game. So Luis Adriano, you've got 10 minutes to get an equaliser. No pressure or anything. We should probably go a bit more attacking, actually. We're only going to go control because it is Italy, after all. And we don't want to go nuts. I'm frustrated because it looks like it's been a really even match. There's not been a clear-cut chance for either team. And Roma have just nicked a goal really early. And they're just sitting back on it, it seems. And as usual, we can't break a team down. So unless we score here, I'm going to be... See? Well, there goes winning the league, I suppose. Not that was ever really on. But I assume Inter will win tomorrow, go back above us, and Roma are breathing down our necks. And we're playing Inter next weekend. So it's going to be tricky, this qualifying for the Champions League, Lark. We shall have to see how it goes. If you've enjoyed that, make sure you pop a like on there for me. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more. And thank you very much for watching.